Now, financial institutions are calling on the government to first track the enactment of policy guidelines on vehicle and equipment leasing for counties. Now, bankers say the lack of clarity is impeding the ability of counties to tap into leasing services, since financiers cannot enter into deals that do not have a legal backing.
In efforts to cut expenditure, the government has been advocating a shift from purchasing vehicles and equipment to leasing. The National Treasury estimates that leasing would save taxpayers at least 1 billion shillings annually. Financial institutions are, however, sounding alarm of a lack of clarity of the leasing process for counties. Cooperative Bank Director of Corporate and Institutional Banking, Jackie Waithaka, says the National Treasury ought to streamline the policies on leasing to counties to ensure bankers are protected as they extend financing to the devolved units.
When we probably are leasing a fleet of vehicles for the executives, is that part of what will be approved? Or are we saying we can do trucks and garbage collectors, trucks, and what is associated with development? So we would want proper guidelines from national government, from the Ministry of Devolution, to define what exactly can be leased.
Concern was also raised over lack of transparency in the procurement process that has seen financial institutions suffer losses after funding illegally acquired tenders.
Would want to have that very clear clarity, so that the process, if it's impaired from the onset, we come in at the end and finance equipment that probably didn't go through the right process. We end up getting caught up in between that.
On the back of to float a 1.4 billion shillings infrastructure bond in the local market in April, Waithaka wants the government to clarify on who will guarantee such debts by counties, as there exists an ambiguity on the national government's commitment to cover in case of a default.
We are not clear about the process of leasing for counties in terms of do we still need to come for the national government guarantee? We saw PFM Act 2013 provides that when the county is not able to pay its debt, national government should come in and settle it. Is leasing part of what, if they are not able to pay their rentals, will they come in and support?
Betty Kiptum, Channel 1 Business.